Addis Ababa is set to host the inaugural African City Sustainability Forum to be held from September 4 to 6, 2024. The event will be held under the theme Sustainable Urbanization Planning for Africa's Transformation Agenda 2063. About 59 urban development ministers, 14 African mayors, and over 2,000 participants registered to take part in the event. According to Ethiopian Government Communication Service, the forum presents a unique opportunity for African nations to share best practices and develop a collaborative roadmap for sustainable urbanization which aligns with Africa's Agenda 2063, a blueprint for the continent's social and economic transformation. As a historic nation and a founding member of the African Union, Ethiopia is taking a leadership role in championing sustainable development across the continent, and Addis Ababa, as the capital of the continent, is a pioneer to host the event. The metropolis has exerted much effort to the success of urbanization, creating healthy and improved livelihood for its residents through various human-oriented projects, which the code development is among them.
We've done what we planned before 3 months. Would I like to tell you that we must utilize our resources wisely. Our investment must be in our own country. It shows hope in the heart of the citizens when we save our resource and invest in such projects. We also need to be creative and quick. We would not cease our efforts to rebuild Ethiopia unless it becomes a country whose beauty can be seen in its history in Africa. The young ones are just taking such experiences. We will continue to do that. We thank the support from the residents. However, we are not satisfied. We shouldn't be. We are just starting. We use this accomplishment as a springboard to our next project.
The forum focuses on sustainability and collaboration and can set the stage for a greener, more prosperous future for African cities. In realizing this goal, Addis Ababa has registered a big step forward by enhancing its green coverage in an aim to tackle climate change. The capital has increased its green coverage to 17% within 5 years from the previous 0.8% through the Green Legacy Initiative.
We are holding the 5th round of Green Legacy with the motto, a planting nation, a sustaining generation. We are not only planting today but planting the future. We are planting so that we can inherit better nation for the next generation. When we compare the forest coverage of our nation and the city since the commencement of the Green Legacy Initiative, it shows us how cooperation, unity and commitment can bring change. We could increase the forest coverage of our city from 2.8% to 17%. The forest coverage is growing, and this is the achievement of all of us.
Among the aspirations of the Agenda 2063, Africa seeks to build environmentally sustainable climate and resilient economies and communities by putting in place measures to sustainably manage the continent's rich biodiversity, forest, land and water, and using mainly adaptive measures to address climate change risks. Addis Ababa catches the eyes of the world in its endeavors in creating a livable and tourist-attracting city, and visitors from across the globe have been making it one of their choices for their trip.
This park is very beautiful. There's a lot of nature, and the architecture is very amazing. And Addis Ababa as a whole, I think the people are very nice. The people I've come in contact with were very nice and polite. I would say the nature, like Africa, we have a lot of greens, a lot of trees and stuff. But overall, I feel like Ethiopia is more developed. They are developing more.
It's a big moment for me to be here in Antoto Park, Antoto Park. They have a lot of nice views.
The first African Cities Forum to be held in Addis Ababa will discuss the continent's urban development strategies, and cities will share their experiences in expanding urbanization.